Good morning. I've got a really busy week coming up and my allergies are so bad today. So I drew a couple of things, I had shown in my previous video that I had started tracing this sketch into my sketchbook. This is a sketch that I had already drawn previously before and I had posted in my daily doodles series where I post a doodle every day on my social media. And I had drawn this guy a while back and I actually kind of really liked him. So I thought he would be fun to go ahead and just trace over and then paint in real life. However, I started having some anatomy issues. I wasn't happy with how the foot had looked in real life, so I've been erasing it like 20 times and I still don't like it. So I think I'm still gonna go back and try and retrace this again, but it's just interesting how everything else kind of traced over and looked good, but then the foot didn't and it just looked wrong. So that's kind of just confounding me a little bit. Meanwhile, while I had done this one, and I take breaks, if I don't like something, I leave it and then I come back and a little bit later see if my fix looks better or do I need to erase it again. So I just leave things sitting for a while just to refresh my brain. So while I was doing that, I also doodled this guy who I also thought was kind of cute. I was like, oh, I can also kind of paint him. So this was based off of another daily doodle that I had done. So this guy, and I also kind of really thought he was kind of cute. I just thought he was just a little bit boring, but I do like him. I do think he's cute. So I was gonna see if I could, without tracing, if I could sketch something better that I liked better. So I kind of ended up drawing this guy, and I think he's pretty cute. He needs some adjustments to him. I think I might try and fix. My issue is I like his eyeball, and I'm afraid to erase it, but his eye isn't really looking at anything. So I may just drop this back down and then try and move his eye so that's looking at it. But all that sounds scary. So I was leaving that to sit for a while too. And meanwhile, while I was waiting for that one to sit so I can refresh my brain, I drew that guy, and I actually think he's a lot cuter. I really like him, and I like the color scheme of him too. I just think he's a little bit, so they're both kind of similar. I think I like his cute squishy body better in this one than I do in this one. But this one isn't bad either, but it's is it worth it to erase it and try and, trace out that guy? I don't know, I'm really conflicted. Because this guy too, in my brain, I had envisioned a blue and maybe a blue and a white lion. This one, I kind of like the yellow and the white. And this would just be a lot of blue on blue on blue. And I don't really feel like he shares the same color scheme as that guy. He looks like he's got his own different personality. So I don't know, I'm just really conflicted. Meanwhile, I am going to go to work today. Actually, I have to work the rest of the week. And then I need to go and pick up my ball gown. And then on Thursday, I'm going to work. And then I'm leaving early. And then I'm going to this ball. And then the next day, we're driving to Phoenix. So it's going to be very busy. And to be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to be able to paint any of these because I'm just not going to be at home. you.